Alright, let's get this show started. Damn it. Welcome to Curmudgeon Nation, everybody. Episode 6. Now, this is a special show. This is a Titos special. Because I'm drinking Titos. So, this show is liable to be really special in many ways. We don't even know. Alright. Let's start off with my opening rant. And let me tell you what's chapping my ass today. You know, what's blowing my fuse? What's tripping my breaker? I mean, let's just talk about that. So let's take a look at my hideous face today. Hello. Saturday. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Can you see it? Titos. I'm trying to show you the bottle. Titos. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a fun show. So anyway, hold on. I gotta have some. Perfect. Look, before I begin, let me just say this. This show is by a curmudgeon, which is me. Do you know what that is? It's a cranky old man who seems grumpy all the time and just seems like a misanthrope, like he just hates everything, but he really doesn't. You know? He's just annoyed at the dumbness and the stupidity and the hypocrisy and the world as it is. And he didn't choose the world, but, you know, that's him. And his only weapons are satire, ridicule, being offensive, and using some humor, you know. What else are you going to do until you go to the grave? Gotta do something. Anyway, so let's talk about what's chapping my ass today, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a bizarre 2 weeks. First, there was the whole Afghanistan thing, where Biden pulls out of Afghanistan, and in the wake of it, we're all just sitting here in America as if you know it's over. But the reality is, I saw in the news today that the Taliban has gone back to the process of cutting off people's right hands. Anybody that worked with America in those years, they're having their right hands cut off. Because you can't hold a weapon with just one hand, according to the Taliban. It's a necessary security precaution. All the women's schools are closed. Women are being taken, young girls, 13, 12 years old. Anybody that is homosexual is going to be taken and thrown off of the top of a building. There are people being beheaded and raped right now. Do you think the Taliban is advertising this? Are they videoing it and advertising it? No, it's going on right now in America. It's Saturday night. You know, we're looking at the border. I mean, it's just sad to think of all those people in Afghanistan who befriended America, all those translators, all those people, even Americans that are still there. Their head is being chopped off. Did you ever see the videos back when they were showing them on TV, whatnot? You know, that one journalist? It's the most horrifying thing you've ever seen. If you haven't watched a beheading video, I would advise you not to. Because you can never be the same. You can never... Anyway, I just want to say, that's bothered me. Yeah. I'm allowed to drink Titos in a world like that. Then I saw on the news all of these government experts, you know, the Center for Disease Control, these panels of experts, they voted something like 16-2 against a third vaccine booster shot. They said, no, we don't think that's necessary. 16-2. Biden's woman, that woman on TV, Biden's CDC head, whatever her name is, I have no idea. She says, oh, well, we're going to do it anyway. So they overruled a 16-2 vote, and they're saying everybody should get this third booster shot? Overrode a 16-2? I thought they were supposed to follow the science. Yeah, I know, high-risk people, they need it. Well, that's not what this was. High-risk people, they voted like 9-7 or something. It was close, but isn't it so risky that, how dare you judge people? Or Biden, don't you dare withhold an honorable discharge from anybody in the military that refuses to get that vaccine. Don't you dare do it. Don't you dare! Piece of crap. Anyway, what else is bothering me today? Morons bitching about voter ID. You have to have an ID to get a vaccine. And they're mandating vaccines. But they're like, yeah, but if you lose it, and you go to vote, well, you shouldn't have to have it, Yeah, you need to show your vaccine, and you need to get on an airplane and to rent a car and to do every effing thing in life. But if you lose it, you can go vote. And plus, that gives you the benefit. You can go vote normal time, many times. Just keep going. Whatever. Who cares? Why do you think I'm pissed off? Why do you think I'm drinking Titos? Pieces of shit. The immigration fiasco. Have you looked at it? Huh! Biden? Are you out of your mind? The Afghanistan fiasco, the immigration, all this shit. This is what Biden has done. Here, Biden took the oath of office. Hi, I'm Joe Biden. I'm a genius. I'm the president. Oh, where's the toilet? Oh, flush him down the toilet. Hold on, wait. Before I flush America down the toilet, let me go sit on the toilet. I'm Joe Biden. I'm going to sit on the toilet. I'm going to fucking shit on America. Then I'm going to flush them all down the toilet for 4 years. Yay, America. Give me my goddamn Titos. Now, let's get into the most exciting part. You ready? This segment is called Biden Takes a Crap. Biden does, he's a normal human being. He's got to go in, the bathroom, on the throne, in the majesty of the moment. He's the king of the castle. Close that door, sit down, take those pants off, Take a crap, Joe Biden. So, let's talk about it. Now, we, Curmudgeon Nation, we had a special camera in the Joe Biden bathroom to watch him taking a crap. Now, this is what we saw today, ladies. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Here he is, Joe Biden taking a crap. Now, this is the transcript. We're not allowed to broadcast it, security reasons, but this is what happened. So his wife comes in. Honey, are you in there? What? Huh? Honey, you've been in there a long time. Kamala Harris is on the phone. Who? Kamala Harris. Who's he? It's not a he, honey. It's a she. Well, I'm Joe Biden. How am I supposed to remember everybody's pronouns in this day and age? God, just tell him I'm with the vice president or something like that. She is the vice president, honey. Who? Who are you talking about? Honey, Kamala Harris, the one who's on the phone. Honey, open the door. Kamala Harris? What does she look like? Oh, God, honey, open the door. Tell her I'm not here. Tell her I'm not here. Honey, I already told her that I was talking to you to ask if you could take the phone call. She knows you're here. Oh, well, God damn it. What does she look like? Well, honey, she's the one. She's the woman. She's the one that looks a little bit. She looks like a black lady, but she's actually Indian and Jamaican. And is she the one that looks like the Joker? What do you mean? What do you mean, honey? Joe? The Joker from Batman. She's always laughing like a fucking crazy person. Everything you ask her, she breaks into this hysterical laughter. Everybody can tell it's the most horrible defensive mechanism in the world that you're a fucking idiot and a moron. But who is that? The one you're talking about? Yes, she's your vice president. Oh, God damn it. Well, tell her I'm not here. Am I allowed to take a shit? I'm the vice president. No, honey, you're the president. You're not the vice president. She's the vice president. Oh, that's even better. Tell her that. Honey, please tell me what to tell her. Well, hold on. I think I'm feeling something starting to move in my bowels. Tell her to meet me in the basement under the war room at the Pentagon. But, honey, there is no basement under the war room at the Pentagon. Well, let her find that out. Damn it, Jill. Get her away from me. I'm busy. I'm trying to take a shit. All right, honey, I'll be back. Walking away. Joe Biden then goes back to playing fucking Candy Crush. You know, he's trying to take a shit. He's getting pissed off. Oh, look, I'm getting points. Oh, he's trying to squeeze one out. Damn it. She comes back. Joe, you've been in there a long time. What's going on? Oh, God dang it. I'm trying to take a crap, Jill. What do you want? Well, you've just been in there a long time. Are you constipated? Yes, I'm concentrating. Concentrating as hard as I can. Nothing. Hold on. Squeeze, Joe. Squeeze it out. What have you been eating, honey? What did you eat yesterday? Why can't you poop? Well, I ate cheese yesterday. You ate cheese? Hold on. I'm trying to squeeze it out. Oh, God. Oh, honey. So sorry for you. Hey, honey, there's someone calling. Who? What the fuck do you want? They're calling about the border. The Canadians? The Canadian border? Fuck the Canadians. No, the Mexican border. The Mexicans don't have a border with Canada, you idiot, Jill. No. God. Joe, let me in. Open the door. Come on, man. Look, here's the deal. Joe, open the door or take your dementia pills. Your dementia pills are right there. I'm not going to go into another dimension. Are you out of your mind? What dimension am I in now? Wait. The first. What's the first dimension? That's like maybe it's x-axis, y-axis. First, 3D. I'm in 3D now. I'm not going anywhere. Take those pills, Joe. Please take your dementia pills. I thought they were suppositories. I already put them in my ass. No, Joe, do you have any toilet paper in there? I've got a little bit, but, I was just going to get in the shower and hose off like I normally do. Hold on, I'm going to try to squeeze one out. What? You get, what, Joe? You don't get in the shower. What do you do? Yeah, I always get in the shower and I just hose off. That is so horrible, Joe. Hold on, squeeze it. That's what we got maids for. That's what I got maids for. It's good for the economy. Me shitting in the shower. God damn it, Joe. All right, whatever. I don't care anymore. I'm just fucking around. I'm going to go back to drinking Titos. It's Saturday night. You know what? Okay, I'm going to end it. I'm going to draw it out. But you know what? I'm not lying. I'm thinking about what's kind of annoying me. Is that, you know what? When I was... I don't even know why I'm telling anybody this. Nobody cares. I grew up, and I remember I didn't think there was any racial problems in the 80s, 90s. I thought we're getting over it. I mean, there were some, but it was all getting better every single minute, every single day. Everything you saw on TV, all the actors on TV, and the way everyone got along, the way everything was going. There was isolated incidents here and there, but it looked like America was on the 20-yard line marching in for a touchdown. Even though we had been burdened by this, slavery and racism and all this stuff in our past, that's in the past. And we were on the 20-yard line marching in for the touchdown. America had done it. We had won World War I, World War II. It sent people to the moon. We have brought so many people around the world out of poverty with the glory of capitalism. We have rescued so many people in so many countries from just the horrible tyrants of all times. And yet we do have faults. But to emphasize those faults and say, I don't think we should emphasize the faults. I think we should recognize them. But why can't, but I thought we were on the 20-yard line marching in. But you know what? In that time, since like 86, 87 maybe, maybe 88, 90. I don't know when it was, maybe the mid-90s. But then the Democrats, they're the ones that have pushed us back from getting over racism and being a homogenous society of wonderful people that loved one another. And there were in 1990, I was forced to go to a diversity program. I didn't know what it was about, but they were doing it way back then. Everything. But then something went wrong. Like, did the incidences of racism go up, or did the accusations of racism and every single time a police officer makes a tragic mistake in the heat of the moment, if it's a white person and they make tragic mistake, goddamn fucking camera. If they make a tragic mistake, then that's a riot. That is the end of society. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I thought we were, but now, we've been pushed back to, we're on our own. We're not on the 20-yard line going in for a touchdown against racism in a great society and everyone pulling together and a meritocracy type of society and just striving for the good and rooting out all kinds of injustice. No, now we're pushed back. We're like on the 10-yard line, our own 10-yard. We're at 90 yards to go. 90 yards to go. Because of the socialists and the people that are emphasizing the negative and screaming and yelling and saying that like Marines. You know what? This is what I thought America was. Let me just show you real quickly, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. This was a recent video. Look at these Marines.
Yes.
They showed up. Let me go back to the beginning of the damn video. And I apologize for the TikTokness of it. They're in the rain. Look at the Marines. Do you think those Marines care what color those people are? They do not care. These are, it looks like 4 white guys. They're the most evil people in America, right? They don't care. They are colorblind. They are heroes, and they're gonna. That's the most American thing you'll ever see in your life. The Marines pushing the woman out.
Thank you.
I'm just like, you know what? I thought, damn it, that just like, I thought that's what we were. I thought that's what America was all about. I thought that's where we were headed. I have no idea how Antifa and Black Lives Matter have accused everybody of being a racist. Those 4 poor Marines will be accused of being just white men. They're racist. People can scream and yell in their faces. They're responsible for things that happened when they weren't even born. What were they, born in 1980, 1990? They weren't even part of the cosmos, not even part of the human race. They weren't even in existence when these evil things happened, and slavery and all these things, and yet they're being demonized. Please stop demonizing people. Please stop. Please, everybody, stop demonizing people. We can't go on. You can't go on this way. Do you think that in the future? Let me ask you a question. Well, first, before I ask you a question, let's go to Morons on Parade. Let's talk about this woman. By the way, Tlaib, the horrible Rashida Tlaib, this Palestinian monster, the Palestinian Shrek. We did find out, we did get proof today that NASA has found out that they did a study. They took one of her turds and they analyzed it. So when she goes and purchases her hairy ass over a toilet and shits out a grunt sausage, that turd, according to NASA, has a higher IQ than Rashida Tlaib. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Feces has a higher intelligence quotient than this Palestinian monster who is anti-American in every single thing she ever does or has ever done. She's a hideous nightmare. I just talked to you about those Marines. They're heroes. Are they evil? Is this the way we're supposed to be in the future, Democrats? Way in the future, let me ask you, Democrats, if this is what you do, if this is what you do, let me ask you a freaking question. Let me ask you a damn question. If this is what the Democrats do, they yell and scream, they jump up in people's faces when they're at restaurants, they call them out, they scream, yell, they accost members of Congress. I mean, they burn at every single instance. Do you think there's ever going to be an instance again where a police officer makes a tragic mistake in the heat of the moment and shoots someone, or fear of his life, or in the heat of the moment does something? Do you think that's going to happen? Yes. Do you think it'll happen 10 years after that? Yes. 5 years after that? Yes, 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 yes. It's going to keep happening all throughout history. Human beings are fallible. They are flawed. Mistakes will happen. So are we to believe that every single time that, according to the Democrats, every single time that someone makes a mistake, it's going to turn into the gigantic racial mistake of all times, and we can burn down the world and burn down all the shops and just take humanity all the way back down into the fucking morass every single time? Is that what we're supposed to do? So we're going to burn cities now until the future. Okay, when there we are in the future, living in cities in space, you know, they turn to simulate gravity. So here we are living down here, but the Palestinians are living up there, you know, and the whole thing's turning. But let's go bomb them. Let's go scream at those people. Go burn down their houses. Go fucking march on them. Scream and yell and riot and loot. That's what the Democrats is that. I'm going to ask you. I can't. Is that what the Democrats, is that their vision of the future? This is how they behave now. This is how they're behaving. This is how they behaved for 25 years. They march, they cause problems, they scream, they yell. Antifa, pulling people out of cars, blocking roads, burning things. I mean, just attacking people, punching people in the face, women, ladies, men, everything. The violence is inexcusable of what they have done. And is that what we're to expect? Is that the vision utopia? That whenever they get pissed off, they are allowed to attack and scream at everyone, especially if you're a poor white male. Even if you're a Marine who just pushed a woman out of a car, you don't care what color she was. You are ready to die for your country. But the Democrats are going to say to us that in the future, no matter what happens, they will scream and rant and rave about everything. And if you disagree, they will shut you down. You're not allowed to speak. Oh, you have a different idea of why the earth is warming or cooling? Oh, well, we had an ice age. Well, that was because of the global warming. Oh, but you shut up. They are honestly, Big Brother. I would have never thought that. I thought that, you know, when I was a kid, I thought that Big Brother was going to be some right-wing Republican thing. Now I see it. And they're the lambs. Just, I'm shocked. Shocked! I swear to God. Swear to God. I mean, is that the future? When we're in space, when we're on colonies, we're on Mars. So you're saying when we're on Mars, we'll be walking around and all of a sudden there's an Israeli or a Palestinian who's like, hey man, you got a nicer Martian module than we do. Well, hold on, let me pretend I'm riding the bus with you. Then boom, I blow up a bomb. Everyone's dead. Bah. Is that what's going to happen? Is that what we're supposed to do? Are we supposed to live like the Democrats are behaving right now? They scream, they yell, they sat down in Congress that one time. All of them just sat down on the floor. They act like the biggest children in the world, and yet I'm expected to not be angry. I'm expected to just be a normal person and not see it. That's that's a curse. The curmudgeon. He sees it. Oh, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Did you ever see that damn movie Idiocracy? That's where we're going. That's where we're going. That's where we're headed. Anyway. Who cares? Who cares? In the future, you know, when we're on a spaceship, oh, here come the Democrats. There's Captain Kirk. You know, he's sitting in his command chair. You know, there's Spock. You know, he's looking at some shit on the screen. You know, there's Uhura. Captain, the planet, whatever, is coming into view. Oh, put it on screen. All of a sudden, the Democrats come down the hall, marching, screaming, "We want equal rights. We want justice. We want more shit. We want more access to the transporter. Hey, I got some peas beamed to my room last week. You know, they were shitty. Hey, why are we living on the third deck? We should be living on the second deck. God, we're going to tear the ship apart. We're just going to be the assholes for the rest of humanity." We're just going to be mean and hateful. We're going to scream. We're going to yell. We're going to accuse you of racism. Can you imagine a bigger I mean, no, there are many other things, but this is one. Like, this is a major harm that's going to continue to infest because you started it. Now it's going. It's being infected. It's like a disease that's spreading. You have accused people. You have gone to their faces. You have gone up to them in restaurants and you've screamed and yelled in their faces. Is that the way to get people to your side? Do you think is that what we should do as Republicans? Is that what you think we should do? We should just, like, a whole bunch of white guys should march down the street and march up to people in restaurants and start screaming at them? That's what the Democrats have done for years. And we all pretend like, well, that's the way they are, you know. They're kind of fucked up, you know. Don't blame me for being a curmudgeon. Don't blame me for being pissed off. I mean, is that what you're going to do? Democrats going to march on the bridge of the Enterprise, you know, hey, Spock, Vulcan, we're taking over. We're going to bomb things. We're going to march. We're going to set things on fire. You know, we're going to riot. We're going to turn over cars. I can't believe we watch it happen, and we're letting it happen. No one is standing up. I don't see anybody on the Democrat side standing up one time. I don't see anybody on the Republican side really standing up, except for one person. Only one person do I see who has stood up against this shit. One person. Do you know who that is? Donald J. Trump. He is the only person I have seen with the balls to stand up to the bullshit. Well, you know, I didn't think I was going to get pissed off, but I did. Well, thanks a lot, everybody. Fuck it. You know what? You know what? Who cares? Nobody cares. I'm going to sign off because you know what? Nobody cares. This program, I really don't care, but whatever. Who cares? Good night, good luck, and whatever.